Hi, I'm Simon Hope and welcome to the KS YouTube channel. I'm going to talk about the Live Star Drive product, which is a really high-end engineered piece of kit. So let me tell you why. So first of all, the main body, you'll notice it's quite heavily constructed. That's because on the inside there's two bearings and each one is a twin bearing, and it's a special thrust bearing. Each bearing is rated to hold 970 kilos, so times two, it's a very strong construction. You can buy it in a simple set with just this part, or you can buy it in a set with three. These are my star drives, or live star drives, that fit into the live star drive centre, and they're exactly the same size as my star drive that goes into the chuck. So the design on this is there's a slight taper that they just fit in. It centralises it 100%. It's all zinc plated for protection, but the important thing to say about it is that this is the only product like this that's actually hardened. So the tips are hardened, not too hard that they're brittle, but hardened that they won't get sanded away. Also the tips, which are replaceable, are hardened, and they're sprung loaded, so they will actually spring in. These ones stick out quite a bit, so it's really nice for when you're doing spindle work that the point makes contact with the wood and the wood stays there without spinning, and it's only when you put the pressure on that that contracts and then the star drives actually lock in. So the three different sizes: 15mm, 25mm and 35mm. So if you've used one of the ends in there for several projects and you need to change it, it comes with a small knockout bar. Like banging it isn't often enough, and what I would recommend is just using a metal hammer. Keep your finger over there so it doesn't go out, but just tap it with a metal hammer to release if it gets stuck. So apart from the actual star drives, there are a series of accessories available, just to show you. So there's a large cone, all fits in the end on that small taper. Great for doing sort of pepper mills, things like that. There's also an M33, so if you want to put your chuck on there, maybe you're reversing for the vacuum chuck, maybe you're making tremblers and you need something to hold on that end, there's various reasons for that. We also do a small drive plus threaded part, so you could add wooden parts, maybe for sphere jig. You know, you're reversing the spheres round, you can make a wooden part for that. And that's 3/4 by 10 thread, which is a standard sort of engineering thread. You can either cut the wood so that that actually screws into the wood. And the other thing available are slip drives. Okay, so they're cone drives, again, retractable pins. Clutch drives, cone drives, people call them different things. There's a standard size, but I've also made an extra long one. So if you're reversing something that you need to get the rest under, maybe to do an undercut on hollow form, something like that, that allows that to happen. And there's also a clutch drive with a 3MT suitable for the star drive. So very highly engineered piece of kit. All parts, as I say, are hardened, retractable tips. All these parts match the star drive, and it is the sort of one piece of kit that you'll ever need to buy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.